Dramatization.
I think it was a pleasure meeting you.
It was great meeting you.
You got some
also.
good stuff.
Yes, great stuff.
Do you have a business card?
I do. Here you go.
Here's mine.
Thank you.
Make sure to follow up. Okay?
I will. I will email you as soon as I get to my office.
All right, good stuff. All right.
See
Bye-bye.
ya.
Wrong.
Hi folks, Steve the Hurricane here. And on today's episode of A Drink with the Hurricane, we're going to talk about what to do when you swap cards at a networking event. Cheers. This is A Drink with the Hurricane, the home care sales and marketing talk show that discusses all things growing your home care business. All right, so in this example here, this is something that people commonly do at a networking event, and it makes sense. Let me get your card, and I'm going to give you my card, and then we'll be in touch, and we can talk business at a later time. Now, in theory, this sounds good because this is what everybody does at networking events. They swap cards and they say they'll be in touch. But when you go to call that person, when you go to email that person, 9 times out of 10, not always, but the majority of the time, if they are a busy individual, which we're all super, super busy, they're not going to answer the phone. They aren't going to get the message in a timely fashion. They aren't going to respond to the email, or if they do, it'll be brief. But by the time you see this person again, it'll probably be the next networking meeting where you met them the first time before you actually get your one-on-one. And then you spend a lot of time calling and emailing and begging for that appointment. And it's not fair, it's not right, but that's just how it is. I mean, I even think about myself. You know, here's my cell phone. I have my cell phone right here in my hand. My phone rings all the time. All the time my phone goes off. Even now, I have a text message coming in. This came in from my wife, so that's fine. But I have text messages and phone calls all the time. Now, if I don't recognize the number, I don't answer it. If I don't recognize a number and there's a voice message, I don't check the voice message because I don't have time to check I'm running a multi-million-dollar international marketing company and I'm flying all across the globe. I don't have time to follow up and listen to people. So if I don't recognize your number, I'm probably not going to answer unless it was an appointment on my calendar for a random number to call me. So I still don't recognize the number, but somebody's calling me at the time that I have an actual appointment on my calendar. That is the whole point of this week's episode. Unless you have an appointment, it is not a priority. In the 21st century, we have more technology. We are busier than we've ever been before. It's almost one of the big downfalls of technology. We like to make ourselves so busy that we always have something to do, and then we don't even have time for ourselves, which is the whole reason why mindfulness is coming in, where people actually sit and meditate for 5 minutes several times a day just to clear their head because there's so much stuff happening, right? That's a whole other topic. How you overcome this is real simple. If you're talking to somebody and it's an important person and you want to have follow-up, all you have to do is BAM-FAM. What is BAM-FAM? It's BMFM. Book a meeting from a meeting. Book a meeting from a meeting. That's what BAM-FAM is. That's what you do. So instead of me just swapping a card like you saw in the beginning here, I'm going to swap the card still. But when I get that card, let me see if I can grab a card real quick. Here's a pretend this is a card, right? If I grab a card, you know what? Thank you so much for this card. You know, I know as soon as I get back to my office, I'm going to be inundated with phone calls and emails, and I have appointments. And I'm just not going to follow up with you in a timely fashion, but this conversation is going so well, and I need to make it a priority to follow up with you, but there's also 20 other people here, and I want to talk to them too. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I open up my phone, right here on this button, right here is my calendar, and you see how busy I am? I got a million appointments going on here, right? I'm going to make the time right now. So right now, today, it's Thursday. You know, I can't do this tomorrow or whatever, but I'm looking at next week. You know what? My Tuesday is kind of light. So how's about I meet you? I got an appointment at 9 a.m. I could meet you for a late cup of coffee, say, 3:30 in the afternoon. I can meet you at the Starbucks on Route 9. It's about 15 minutes from here. That's perfect. This way we can have coffee, and I'm all yours, and we can continue this conversation then. Are you available Tuesday at 3:30? So you know what ends up happening? You see how I pulled up my cell phone and I just did that? The person I'm speaking to is going to do the same thing. Or they're going to pull out an old school planner and they're going to check to see if they can do 3:30 in the afternoon. If they can't, they'll give you another time and you work out. If they can, put it right in your calendar, add this little red button here to add an event. Boom, boom, boom. I have your business card. I'm going to copy you on the email right now and send you a calendar invite. Boom, sent. Did you get it? You know what they're going to do? They're going to look at their phone. Oh, I got the invite right here. Boom. I will see you on Tuesday at 3:30 at Starbucks on 9, and we'll continue this conversation then. That is progressive. That is developing the relationship. That takes it from the networking event where we spoke for 5-10 minutes and now giving me an hour to talk one-on-one over a cup of coffee, my treat, to actually discuss developing the relationship. This is an entire segment, one piece of the Power Partner Training Program, which is part of our Fast Start, our coaching, and our boot camps and more. So if you need help with your network marketing, if you need help generating referrals, this is all we do. Pick up the phone, give us a call, come to a boot camp, move forward, Fast Start, get involved with our coaching program. Let us help you find a way to fit something within your budget so that you can truly blow away the competition.